Last time, we finally moved from tearing things down to building them back up. Casper and I made big strides, getting internal stud walls up both in the upstairs bedrooms and in the living room. The plumber had fixed some leaky valves and installed a unit drain system, setting the stage for the new bathroom. My cousin Jesper, the bricklayer, also came and helped with the bathroom, where he poured a sloped concrete slab, transforming the space entirely. I also learned a key lesson: work in stages and don't stockpile too many materials all at once. It just clutters the space. Now, with structure returning, we're finally building something real. Let's get back into it. In the quest for sourcing nice looking materials at an affordable price, me and my girlfriend, we went and picked up some brand new second-hand tiles for the bathroom.
Yes.
So we've just picked up these marble tiles. I'm not so sure if I think it's porcelain, but imitation of marble. They're looking quite good. 21 square meters, which is more than enough for what's needed for the apartment, and a very, very good price because we bought it secondhand, brand new secondhand. So that's very good. Fuck. Det er fandme pas på, at jeg ikke falder ned her. Hello, welcome back. We're back in the house now. It's Sunday. I'm here with my girlfriend. You've just seen us pick up the beautiful tiles that we've picked up for the bathroom. We did that yesterday and we've just uploaded them here today. It's Sunday. We've got about 6 hours of work that we can do in here today. The most important thing to get on with is this smoke shaft that I'm standing in right now. So what I need to do is I've skim coated the entire thing. I have sanded it down. I noticed that there were some small mistakes. I had to fix them last time, let that dry. I've let it dry now, so I need to sand it down again. Then I need to get rid of all the dust, which I'll do with a vacuum cleaner. And once I've done that, I need to caulk the edges. So that would be like putting a line of caulk all the way down here, all across the way here. And then I need to paint the entire thing. And I'm not too sure whether I need 1 or 2 coats of paint. What I'll do is I'll send my girlfriend out to buy this caulk that we need, and yeah, that's sort of like what we need to get done today. And then I hope that we can bring it down a notch so I can start putting in the elements that needs to go here. But I think I might as well just get on with the time lapse and then catch up with you in a bit. What I've done up here now is I've just primed this, and this is a very, I was about to say prime example, pun intended, but this is a very good example of how steep the learning curve is of this. So first of all, I completely forgot that I needed to prime this before painting it. However, the reason why you prime it before you paint it is because otherwise the plasterboard, the skim coat, it will just suck up like a sponge all the paint that you're going to add, meaning that it's going to be much more expensive for you to do a renovation like this because you're going to use a lot more paint. And this step takes like, it literally just took me 5 minutes just to do the primer on it. I've never tried adding primer before. Like anything else I'm doing here, I've basically never tried this before. But what I did was I got this blue primer. I'm not so sure how well you can see it in this one, and started using this roller brush on it. And when I started rolling it out, it just stood out with primer everywhere because I had too much on the roller that I was using, meaning that I were to be a bit more careful as I was rolling on. You don't have to put so much pressure. And I think it's just one of the learnings that you can't really read on the internet. It's something that you have to try yourself. So next time when I'm doing primer on the next bits of this house, I know what to do. So I think it's really good to sort of like get in touch and do these things yourselves. Because it's not something when you're a university guy like myself, then you're used to sitting and reading a lot of stuff on the internet and then sitting and doing your things from the computer. But this is actually tangible. Though. This is something that you can go and you can feel, you can really experience what it is when you're working with the elements in real life. So now I need to let it set for, I think I'll give it about an hour, and then I'll give it the first coat of paint. I also need to see if I've got this this acrylic bead that I need to give it in the corners, and then I'll give it the first lick of paint, and we can then move on with the next element of this smoke ventilation shaft. So all in all, very good. Catch you in a bit. Alright, first coat of paint has gone on. I'm very happy about this. This is a very exciting stage for me in the project because this smoke shaft has been the one that's caused the most trouble throughout the entire process of doing this renovation. And first coat of paint, I think it looks alright. I tried to do something with the silicone and put that bead on top here. And I did it in a place where no one can see it in the future, so I think that was quite wise of me, because I had to cut the tube so that the hole was getting too big, and that just created like an entire mess. So I've removed most of it now. Right now my girlfriend's out picking up some caulk that I can put into the gaps, into the corners here, and we're going to let this dry for a couple of hours. It's right now 12. We're going to be here till around 4 today, so we've got 4 hours, and the caulk that she's picking up is paintable in 5 minutes, meaning that we can put the caulk in, then we can go down and have a drink, and then we can go up, and then we can actually do the second coat of paint in this on this one, and then the top part will actually be finished, which I'm very excited about, meaning that we can actually move down a bit further today. Okay. Making very good progress now. So my girlfriend and I, we've just been adding these plasterboards onto both sides of this shaft. So we haven't added in the sides towards the 2 rooms, but we've added it towards the entrance and towards one of the rooms. The paint has dried for about 3 hours now. My girlfriend went out, she found some acrylic-based sealant that I'm going to put into the corners. So I am now going to use this and cover all the gaps. This one cures in about 5 minutes. It goes very fast, so it should be relatively straightforward. But I'll get that done. It sets for 5 minutes. And then I'll start repainting this again, and then that is the top of the shaft done. So we can start coating all the holes that we've made here, all the drill holes, and cover the tape the joints of them 2 plasterboards that we've added up here. And then I can actually get rid of the scaffolding that we have right here before I start moving on to the next stage. So very exciting progress that we've had just today alone. So very grateful for that. But I'll cue the time lapse now, and you can then follow me do all of this, and then we'll see how it goes. Again, as anything, haven't tried it before, but the mentality is still that I've never tried it before, but I'm sure I know how to figure it out. And yeah, we'll see how it goes.
And here you see the result in detail. The joints are plastered and taped, and we will let this sit to dry. Furthermore, the top bit has been painted twice, and the corners are sealed up with acrylic sealant. Job done.
What is the worst thing about getting home late?
Finding a parking spot. We've been driving around for 25 minutes to find that spot there. And I think we're 500 meters from home. So that's the perks of living in the big city, isn't it?
And with that parking spot secured for the weekend, it's time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.